Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Tie with another new bullish crypto analysis. Let's dive into perpetual futures for Bitcoin. This chart here is from Coinalyze. At the top row, we have their perpetual futures using Coinbase data. Below that, we have open interest backed by stable coins. And below that, this row here is open interest backed by Bitcoin itself. And the row below that, we have funding rate, a predicted funding rate that's aggregated. And below that, we have the actual funding rate that's aggregated. And we're going to skip these two for now, these two bottom rows. So what's going on with open interest and funding rate? Well, this is a daily chart, and I'm using the daily chart. Sometimes I use shorter time frame, like 1 minute chart or 10-minute chart, just to see what's going to happen in the very short term. But the 1 day chart can help us get a better feel for more like a little bit longer time frame. So right now we have aggregated open interest pretty much going horizontal for the last 2 weeks or so. It's a slight dip down for contracts that are backed by stablecoins, and the aggregated open interest backed by BTC is also going pretty much horizontal. And the Coinbase or BTC backed margin accounts are open interest accounts are sitting at about $4.52 billion, and the one backed by stablecoins is sitting at around $7.4 billion. So if that's going horizontal, we still have open interest in there, not quite as high. If you look back here in November, for example, open interest was up at just for stablecoins, it was up at over $10 billion. And for open interest for backed by Bitcoin, it was at almost $9 billion. So we're not as high as back then. So we're not going to see much many fun actions, but we have some buildups here. For the funding rate, we flipped positive as of the 15th. And so it's been sitting positive here as an aggregate from different exchanges. So what does that mean? That means that funding rate is positive, and it's not extreme positive. It's positive more towards neutral, if you will. And that means that the longs, people who are betting that the price will go up, are paying a premium to the shorts, or people who are betting the price will go down. So they're paying that premium, that interest, and that interest gets transferred every 8 hours. So if that's the case, then if there was to be some liquidation, more than likely price is going to be encouraged or forced to go down to liquidate the longs, because here we have more long positions here. And you can see that on my other liquidation level chart from High Block Capital, and that video is actually being uploaded right now. So, yeah, but the open interest level is not large enough for it to happen. But if it grows, it changes direction and continue to grow. That may change things a little bit. So it might take a little bit, or you might see a little bit of liquidation here. The setup is there. We have enough liquidation levels for it to take place. But as far as counterparties or whales taking short positions to counter these long positions and liquidate them, that's we're not quite there with open interest yet, but it could happen. It could happen. You can see price here has been consolidating sideways for pretty much since the 12th, just going sideways like a crab. Sooner or later, though, it's going to change direction. And there's never been a time when it consolidates for a while and doesn't change direction. It has to, because somebody will get bored and they'll take action. So that's what's happening in perpetual futures. Not a lot of actions here yet, but it's coming. That's one thing we can count on. I hope this gives you an idea about what's happening in perpetual futures. If you like the content and you found value, please smash the like button, ring my bell, and hit subscribe if you're not already. Thanks. See you in the next video.